Welcome back to this already the final segment of today's Price of Business. I am your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Got the one and only Super Julie Braun here on the program. Super Julie is with Super Interns, and you can learn more about them at superinterns.com. I am a client of Super Interns and therefore a fan and love the great work they do. And always glad to have you on, Julie. How are you?
I'm doing great, Kevin. Thank you so much.
Talk about the great work that you do over there at Super Interns.
Sure thing. Well, at superinterns.com, what we do is we match up employers with interns, and we really give employers the help they need in order to grow. We also help interns find amazing internships that they can then later leverage into full-time careers. This morning's guest that we have is Vijay Sharma, and Vijay is a Silicon Valley entrepreneur who's passionate about creating innovation that makes a positive difference in healthcare. Vijay, please tell us a little bit about telehealth 365.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you, Julie, you and Kevin, for this opportunity. I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to be working with your listeners.
Yeah, glad to have you on.
We are a Silicon Valley company with employees in California, New York State, London, UK, Bucharest, Romania, and in India.
Very good. How old is your company?
The concept was conceived about 3 years ago, but the company was registered in January of last year, 2014.
Very good. Julie?
Tell us a little bit about what the company does. Telehealth 365, it's an interesting name. What do you guys really focus in on?
Well, back in 2012, we saw an opportunity to improve the healthcare system that we have in the United States and also globally. So let me give you a bit of information about our company itself. Our core engineering team has over 100-plus years of experience in developing real-time communication products for domestic and global market. You know, we are very fortunate to have engineers who have worked for leading companies such as Cisco Systems, Avaya, Adobe, and many other high-tech companies in the USA. So as we were discussing earlier, in 2012, I founded Telehealth 365 with a vision to revolutionize healthcare by connecting patients with doctors and healthcare providers anywhere in the world by using their smartphone, tablets, or PCs, where patients could see the doctors online and have the same experience as being at the doctor's office.
So, just, looking at the website, by the way, it's telehealth, telehealth.com. It looks like it's exclusively doctors, or is it also institutions that support doctors? Kind of give us a scope of who all your customers are.
Basically, what we see is an enabler for the healthcare providers to their recipients, which are patients. So the healthcare provider could be individual psychiatrist or a doctor, or could be a hospital or insurance company. So what we're doing really is bridging the gap between the healthcare providers and the patient itself. Now, in the past, as you know yourself, whenever you required a medical assistant, you would have to go to the doctor's office or you would have to go to the hospital. So what we're sort of saying is that most of the services that patient requires can be met by online, where you can talk to a doctor or a physician from the comfort of your home in a real live environment. So the doctor can not only hear you, but can also see you online.
Very interesting. Very good. Julie?
Yeah, so Vijay, why are your services so important? I mean, a lot of people could just go to the doctor, but you're saying people can now just get on their PC and get a doctor's visit. So can you tell us just a little bit about why that's so important for people?
Right. There are numerous cases both in the United States and worldwide. So let's just take an example, okay? Say, for example, you have a common cold, and typically that entails you having to go visit a doctor and spend maybe half an hour to 45 minutes in the doctor's reception office before you have an opportunity to talk to the doctor itself. Your dialogue with the doctor typically lasts about 5 minutes, but you spend nearly an hour or so by commuting to the doctor's office and, traveling. All that can be done online from the ease of your home or your office, and you can have the conversation with your caregiver provider online in a few minutes. So that's one. Now let's look at a country like Africa, India, Asia, where there is a big shortage of the healthcare providers, and there's a lot of demand for people living in rural villages where they don't have access to the doctors. So they can use our services to get to get medical attention no matter where they are. So we're basically helping both people in the United States and also worldwide.
Very good. By the way, I do want to mention the websites for both of my guests, my contributor, Super Julie, can be found at superinterns.com. And her guest today, you can learn more about him and their services at telehealth, that's T-E-L-E, health.com. Go ahead there, Julie.
So, Vijay, how is business going to be in 2015? What do you see is going to happen this year?
Oh, this is an exciting time for us. So at the moment, we are working with hospitals and insurance companies. We are enabling them to sort of have the healthcare being available online 24/7, and the patient can access the healthcare, anywhere, from anywhere. In addition, we're also working with non-profit organizations. They have such a huge demand to be in contact with their patients or their customers, so they can use our solution online 24/7 to have that real communication. Now, the other thing that I should mention really is that we are also offering free services online to healthcare providers, both for the commercial and for the non-profit organization, because we believe that having this service available will make a big difference in how we provide healthcare both in the USA and abroad.
All right. I appreciate both of our guests today. Vijay, you can learn more about him at telehealth365.com. And also you can learn more about Super Julie at superinterns.com. Thanks to both of you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
When we come back tomorrow, we'll have much more for you. I do want to remind you the show continues 24/7 at priceofbusiness.com. Plus, the best content here can be found over there at usgamerreview.com. Have a great rest of your day. Spend it wisely right here